Hello, this is George once again. How you doing, family? I trust you good. Listen, as we continue our theme around small businesses and starting correctly, I thought I would touch on subject that is generally not high on the priority list of every startup, every entrepreneur. You focus on other things, but not this one. But I thought we should talk about it today. Have you ever sworn that you will never ever buy a certain product or a certain service from a business or an organization not because the quality was poor, but because of the quality of service that you received, the attitude of the salespeople or the employee? Or have you stuck with a product or a certain service provider, not so much because they have the greatest service or the greatest product in the world, but hey, they've got a great attitude. They look after you. Every time you leave that place, they make you feel real good. You're a king or queen. They take good care of you. You see, the body is an instrument of the mind. Okay? And so the thoughts that we have or that you have influence your feelings. Yes, you impress them on your subconscious mind. They influence your feelings. Your feelings influence your actions, and your actions obviously lead to a result. Okay? So, you can't give what you don't have. What am I saying? That if within you have ingratitude or a poor attitude, you cannot give out a great attitude because you don't have it within you. However, if you have positive thoughts, which you then impress on your subconscious mind, they will lead to feelings and actions and a result that is positive. Okay? So you're probably asking, all right, so what is this got to do with setting up my small business? You see, we started off by talking about attitude, about the products that you probably will put up with because the quality of the service. So there's a direct link between the quality of service that is provided by a business and the bottom line. And the smaller you are, the more direct this relationship is. So customers are willing to put up with quality that's not so great, as long as the business owner or the employees are great with service. They look after their customers, apologize when things go wrong. That adds to your bottom line. So why is this important? Well, we said as you are setting up your business, you are obviously going to talk about your why. Why are you in business? What's your reason for being? All right? Then you're going to say, having established that, what systems, what processes, what structures do I want? What culture do I want in my business? All right? Now you are saying, we've put all this in place. How am I going to get customers in? Not only get them in through the front door, but how do I retain them? Why should they come back to me? After all, what I provide is probably the same as everyone around this shopping mall. You want them to come back because of the attitude. So when you are hiring your employee and creating that culture that we're talking about, hire a great attitude. The great paperwork, the great qualifications on paper, you can always give your employees. You can train people to give them mountains and mountains and mountains of certificates. But the one thing you can't bring about is a great attitude. Because you see, an employee with a bad attitude not only has a bad attitude towards your customers and potential customers, he has a bad attitude towards himself. Because he's got a bad attitude towards himself, he reflects that on your customers. And no matter how good your product is, nobody's coming through the door again. And so, my advice, hire great attitude, develop paper qualifications. I hope that helped you today. And as I said, we're talking small businesses this week, and this is one thing that I would urge you to look at as you set up your business before it's too late and you're locked up with people who are not adding value to your business. All right, so take good care now. This is George, and I say stay positive, be good, hey, and look after yourselves. Bye-bye now.